And when I started my billing business, it's about 22 years ago this year, I thought I was starting the business for very specific reasons that really had nothing to do with my job satisfaction. And I left myself kind of in the wind, right? I just said, I'm going to do this and I'm going to financially achieve these goals. And this is the reason why I'm doing it. And at that time, it was because I was a new mom and I wanted to support my baby. I wanted to have a lifestyle that made it possible for me to be mom and also be a business owner. And so I didn't really keep that awareness at the forefront of my mind. It was more, well, how do I provide for my child, right? There's the very function of making enough money to keep my child well cared for and for us to have a life and a lifestyle that we both would enjoy. Now, had I stayed really focused and clear on the latter rather than the former, just the numbers, the monetary goal, I might have bypassed a lot of pain. And I say that I fast forwarded my business. It moved very quickly. I went from being hardly receiving any client revenue. I think like the first couple months, I was doing some consulting stuff on the side, so it was a couple hundred to a few $100s, to easily making $15,000-$20,000 a month in the first couple of about a year and a half or so of business, and it not only took over my life and my lifestyle, it became really one of the most demanding jobs that I ever had. And I say that because I didn't ever shift my mindset at the beginning of my business from being an employee working for someone else to then working for myself and having a business that serves me. Instead, I moved from being an employee for someone else to being an employee of this not so nice boss, which happened to be me. And so the biggest gap for me was recognizing that my mind had to shift, and I had to recognize that in the midst of all of that, me making the choices to start a business, I was also choosing an improvement of my lifestyle, and a lifestyle that included fulfillment and time, personal fulfillment and time with my daughter, and all of these other really important things that needed to be factored in.